Hi, my name is Jeff. Thanks for checking out my video. Today I'm on a trip as part of my Kelowna Parks Challenge, where I try and see all 200 parks, 200 plus parks in Kelowna in a year. It's going pretty well. I'm about a quarter of the way through. Today I am back in Mission Creek Park, which I visited last week, and I did not see all the trails. So just, to be complete, see everything, check it off the list. I'm back to explore the Pine Loop Trail, which is just up the hill from me where I am now, and the long trail to the east along the left bank of the creek. So Mission Creek is on the list today, and I hope to have time to visit a few other parks that are in the neighborhood. I'm not sure what they'll be like. They are definitely smaller, so we'll see when we get there, and I will show you what I find. Hey, so I have climbed some stairs. I'm back up on the rolling upland area to the south of Mission Creek, and I am on the Pine Loop Trail. If you're looking at an official map, this is the light blue trail. You can see that it's traveling through the same kind of rolling ponderosa pine forest that we saw last time. So I expect it'll be very similar. Lots of lovely shrubs with their lovely fall colors on, and lots of open space. Well, open space compared to the coastal forests where I used to live. Hey, so here I am still on the Pine Loop. Wanted to show you this nice spot. There's a beautiful stand of aspens, all white and shiny over there. It's kind of an open space here. Trail continues on. I wanted to share with you a moment I just had. Passed through a little grove, and all around me I could hear the noise of birds in the trees. And I looked up, and there were a lot of little dark blue, almost black woodpeckers pecking at the bark, and little bits of bark were falling down. It was really beautiful. And then, just as I was trying to take pictures of them and videos of them and failing miserably, I looked up, and on the tree right in front of me was a huge pileated woodpecker. And of course it flew away before I got a picture of it, but yeah, it was special. It was a moment. I just wanted to share that because this is the kind of unexpected rewards you get from going out and walking and exploring. You never know what you're going to find. You might expect to see salmon or a bunch of pretty colors in the fall like we see now, but yeah, you can't count on seeing a special bird like that. But you're never going to see it if you don't go out and have a look around. So I'm now on the Supalali Trail, which is the yellow trail on the left bank of the creek. I'm heading east. I'm now east of Ziprick Road. Up until then, it was a pretty wide, well-used trail, and from this point on, I can see that it is narrowing. I passed an informational sign that was very proud of the dikes that had been built along Mission Creek from Lakeshore to Ziprick, and I can only assume that I'm now on an older dike system. According to the official map, this is still a designated trail, so I'm going to keep on going, see how far it goes. So this is a really nice spot on the trail. This is a spring coming down the hillside, and it comes right down here, passes under this bridge I'm on, and heads down the hill the other way, all the way down to Mission Creek. Can you hear it babbling? It's beautiful. Hey, so I have reached the end of the designated portion of the Supalali Trail. I am directly across from Hollywood Road. So if I turn around, you can see behind me, I hope, that is the end of Hollywood Road. And this is where the designation stops. Now the trail, you can see behind me, keeps going. And I have to admit, I'm very intrigued to see what's down there, but that will be for another day. My goal today was to see all the designated trails that were left for me to explore in Mission Creek Park, and I did that. So now I'm going to head back. I also want to share with you that I saw another pileated woodpecker, which, hey, maybe it happens a lot more in the Okanagan, but it didn't happen to me so much in Lower Mainland. I was very excited, and strangely enough, or wonderfully enough, this sighting was also preceded by a congregation of other birds. This time I came to an area where I saw the forest aflutter with a flock of flickers, and as I looked left and right trying to get a good look at them, there in front of me was another pileated woodpecker. So I'm going to say it's a good sign. It certainly brought me joy and appreciation for the outdoors, and rewarded me for my walk today, as if there weren't already enough rewards with this amazing trail. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to head back now along this trail to the bridge at Ziprick and cross over and see a couple of other parks in this area, light permitting. Hey, I'm coming to you now from the Wenrick Green Space. This is not what you might think of when you think of a park. This is technically park land. It is a relatively undeveloped strip of land along Springfield, just north of the Mission Creek Regional Park. It's got a pump station for the Rutland Water District at either end, and a gravel road down the middle connecting them. If I read the city website properly, I think this strip of land is actually part of the same lot as the land on the other side of Springfield, which is part of the regional park. But since this wasn't made part of the regional park, it was listed as a separate park on the City of Kelowna site. So it was on my list. I had to check it off. I had to come here. There's no bathrooms, there's no drinking fountains, there's no playgrounds, there's nothing to do here. Except, admire the native woodlands. But I'm glad I came, because now I can say I've seen two parks today, and not just one. Hey, so here I am in Gerstmar Park. This is at the south end of Gerstmar Road. Like the last park, I think this parcel of land is technically part of the same lot on the other side of Mission Creek. So this is on the right bank of Mission Creek, so on the north side of the creek, right across from where I was hiking earlier, and is a separate park. It's a recently developed park. I don't know what it looked like before, but this current design was implemented in 2010. And it's lovely. It's very contemporary. It's got a playground. It's got a lovely new washroom building with two all-user washrooms. It has a tennis court. It has some trails, and it connects to the Mission Creek Greenway. That trail had to do a little detour down Creekside Road or Street, I'm not sure, after leaving the park. But now it rejoins the side of the creek. So a lovely park, beautiful place. It contrasts, a lot with the other places I was today. Not so much a wild space, but a beautiful space to come and play. So that's all the parks for today. We saw 3 parks today. The rest of Mission Creek Regional Park, and the Wenrick Green Space, and Gerstmar Park, and they were all great. The Wenrick Green Space maybe less great, but as a completist, I had to check it off the list. So I'm happy I got to do that today. I'm happy I got to see one of the rest of one of the big regional parks, and I look forward to seeing what I can show you next week. If you like this video, if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, check out the places I've already been, and you can be notified about the places that are coming up that I'm going to see if you click the bell. And if you like this video, please like it, and please comment if you know anything about the things I saw, if you have anything to add. I'd love to hear about it. See you next time.